Ranking the best NBA player of all time of each jersey number, I'm going to start with 99 and work my way backwards. 99 is George Mikan, Hall of Famer who averaged 23 and 13 throughout his career. 98, Jason Collins. Dude was not good, but hardly anyone else has ever worn this number. 96, Ron Artest, averaged 17 points per game while wearing this one for the Rockets. 95 is DeAndre Bembry. He currently wears this number for the Hawks, averaging about 6 points throughout his career. 94 is Evan Fournier, wore this early in his career with the Nuggets, and he's the only player to ever wear this number. 93, another Ron Artest appearance, actually averaged almost 20 points per game while wearing this number for the Kings. 92, Deshaun Stevenson, wore this one the year he won the championship with the Mavs. 91 is Dennis Rodman, averaged over 15 rebounds per game while wearing this number and won 3 championships. And 90 is Drew Gooden, wore this number for about his entire career and averaged 11 points, 7 rebounds. 89 is Clyde Lovelette. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've never even heard of this guy, and I don't even know if I pronounced his name right, but he's in the Hall of Fame, so he must have been pretty good. 88, I went with Antoine Walker. He wore 8 most of his career, but the one season he wore 88, he averaged 16 and 8. 86 is Semi Erden. Again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really don't remember this guy, but he actually started some games during his 2-year career. 85 is Baron Davis. Averaged about 10 points per game and 5 assists while wearing this number. 84 is Chris Webber, wore this for 1 season with the Pistons and averaged 11 points, 7 rebounds a game. 83 is Craig Smith. Don't really remember him either, but he averaged about 3 points per game while wearing this number. And 81 is Jose Calderon, wore this one the last 2 seasons of his career. 77, I went with Luka. Not a ton of players have worn this one, and he's got a lot of potential, so I think he deserved it. 76, Sean Bradley. Dude was a legitimate giant. 73, Dennis Rodman. Averaged 11 rebounds per game with this number. 72, Jason Kapono. One of the best three-point shooters in the league during his prime. 71, Willie Knowles. Averaged 11 points, 7 rebounds. Number 70, Chuck Scher. Averaged 11 points, 9 rebounds. 68, Milt Schoon. Clearly this photo was taken during his prime. 67, Taj Gibson, averaged 6 and 4 throughout his 10-year career. 66, Price Brookfield, looks like he could score 50 on any given night. 65, George, impronounceable last name, seen here on the left of this HD photo. 63, Cody Clark, had a phenomenal 3-game career. 62, Scott Pollard, averaged 4 points per game. 61, Dave, impronounceable last name, averaged a monster 2 points per game. 60, Walt Kirk, 11 points per game. 57, Hilton Armstrong, averaged an insane 1 point per game. 56, Francisco Elson, wore this at the beginning of his career with the Nuggets. 55, White Chocolate was an honorable mention, but it's got to be Dikembe Mutombo. All-Star, All-NBA, All-Defense, one of the best shot blockers in NBA history. 54, Horace Grant, wore this number for his entire career. He was an All-Star, 4-time All-Defense, and 4-time champion. 53, Artis Gilmore, Hall of Famer, 11-time All-Star, and an MVP. 52, Jamal Wilkes, Hall of Famer who has his number retired by the Lakers. 51, Reggie King, averaged 9 and 6 throughout his career. 50, honorable mention, Ralph Sampson, but had to go with the Admiral, David Robinson, 10-time All-Star, 10-time All-NBA, 8-time All-Defense, great shot blocker, and he's in the Hall of Fame. 49, Shandon Anderson, averaged 7 points per game and won a championship. 48, Nazi Muhammad, reserve big man throughout his career. 47, could have gone Jerry Lucas, but he only wore the number 1 season, so I went with Andre Karolinko, AK-47. He was an All-Star, 3-time All-Defense, and was a surprisingly good shot blocker. 46, Aaron Baines. He's actually playing really well this season. 45, Rudy Tomjanovich, 5-time All-Star and a Hall of Famer. 44, considered George Gervin and Pistol Pete, but it's got to be the logo, Jerry West. Averaged almost 30 points throughout his career. He's a Hall of Famer, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, a stud. 43, Jack Sikma, Hall of Famer, 7-time All-Star. 42, Nate Thurmond, Hall of Famer, who averaged 15 rebounds per game for his career. 41's got to be Dirk. Going to be a Hall of Famer, 14-time All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, NBA champion, and an MVP. 40, Shawn Kemp, one of the best dunkers ever. 39, I went with Dwight Howard. This is his first season wearing 39, and he's averaged 7 points, 7 rebounds a game, and he's had a great career overall. 38, Kwame Brown, averaged 4 points and 4 rebounds a game wearing this number. 37, Nick Van Exel, averaged 13 points, 6 assists per game while wearing this one. 36, gotta be Rasheed Wallace, averaged 15 and 7 throughout his career, 4-time All-Star and NBA champion. And 35 is easily Kevin Durant, one of the best players in NBA history and definitely one of the best scorers in league history. 10-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, two-time champion, and won the MVP award. These were too tough to pick just one guy, so there's going to be a top 2 for each. 34, honorable mention, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Charles Barkley. Second place, Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the best defensive players in league history, tons of All-Stars and All-NBA appearances, an MVP award, and a Hall of Famer. And the best 34, one of the best big men in NBA history, Shaquille O'Neal, multiple All-Stars and All-NBA, 4-time champion, won the league MVP, and a Hall of Famer. 33, honorable mention, Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, and Alonzo Mourning. Second place, Larry Bird, another guy with tons of All-Star and All-NBA appearances, 3-time champion, 3-time MVP, Hall of Famer. And the best 33 got to be Kareem, 19 All-Stars, 6 MVPs, 6 championships, league's all-time leading scorer, and a Hall of Famer. 32, honorable mention, Kevin McHale and Bill Walton. Second place, Karl Malone, 14-time All-Star and All-NBA, 2-time MVP, and a Hall of Famer. The best 32, Magic, 12-time All-Star, 5-time champion, 3-time MVP, and Hall of Famer. 31, easy choice, Reggie Miller, multi-time All-Star who's a Hall of Famer and one of the best shooters in league history. And 30 is obviously Steph Curry, best shooter ever, changed the game of basketball, 6-time All-Star and All-NBA, 3-time champ, 2-time MVP. 29, Paul Silas, 5 times All-Defense, 2-time All-Star, and 3-time champion. 28, Wayne Embry, Hall of Famer, 5-time All-Star. 27, Jack Twyman, 6-time All-Star and Hall of Famer. 26, Kyle Korver, one of the best three-point shooters in NBA history, 43% for his career and 4th all-time in made threes. 25, Gail Goodrich, Hall of Famer, 5-time All-Star, NBA champion. I'm going to do Kobe at 8, so 24 is Rick Barry, 12-time All-Star. Dude was an absolute bucket, averaged 36 points per game one season, and he's a Hall of Famer. 23, super easy choice for me, gotta be Mike. I don't have enough time to talk about all his accolades, but he's the greatest player of all time, so he's obviously the best 23. 22, hate leaving out Clyde, but it's gotta be Elgin Baylor. Averaged 27 and 14 throughout his career, 11 All-Stars. 21, gotta be Timmy D, one of the best players of all time, 5-time champion, 2-time MVP. 20, the Glove, Hall of Famer, and one of the best defenders of all time. 19, Willis Reed, MVP, 7-time All-Star, and Hall of Famer. 18, Dave Cowens, 8-time All-Star, MVP, and Hall of Famer. 17, John Havlicek. The Hall of Famer was a 13-time All-Star and 8-time champion. 17, Jerry Lucas. For his career, the Hall of Famer averaged 17 points and an insane 16 rebounds a game. I went with Melo at 15 because there's someone else I wanted to put at 7, but he's been one of the best scorers in NBA history, and he's a 10-time All-Star. 14, got to be Oscar Robertson, one of the best passers in NBA history, averaged 26, 10, and 8 for his career. He's a Hall of Famer and won the MVP award. 13, got to be Wilt, one of the best players in league history, a Hall of Famer, 4-time MVP, and for his career averaged an insane 30 points and 23 rebounds per game. 12 is easily Stockton, Hall of Famer and best passer in NBA history. 11, Isaiah, Hall of Famer, 12-time All-Star. 10, Hall of Famer, Walt Frazier. 9 is Bob Pettit, Hall of Famer, multiple-time All-Star, 2-time MVP, and averaged 26 and 16 for his career. 8 is easily Kobe. The Hall of Famer was an 18-time All-Star, 15-time All-NBA, 12-time All-Defense, 5-time champion, an MVP, and one of the best players in NBA history. 7 is Pistol Pete. The Hall of Famer was an All-Star and All-NBA multiple times, one of the most flashiest and entertaining players in NBA history. 6 has got to be Bill Russell, one of, if not the greatest winner in sports history with 11 championships. He was a 12-time All-Star, 5-time MVP, and he's in the Hall of Fame. 5, considered Jason Kidd, but went with KG, one of the most fierce competitors in basketball history, 15-time All-Star, 12-time All-Defense. He won the MVP, won a championship, and he's in the Hall of Fame. 4, Dolph Schayes. Don't know much about this guy, not even sure I pronounced his name right, but he's a 12-time All-Star, and he's in the Hall of Fame. 3 was tough. You got legends like D. Wade and Chris Paul, but I had to go with my guy Allen Iverson. Some of the best handles in NBA history, carried a not very good Sixers team to the finals, won the MVP award, 11-time All-Star, and a Hall of Famer. 2 was pretty easy, gotta be Moses Malone, a 13-time All-Star, 3-time MVP, won a championship, and was the finals MVP that year, and he's a Hall of Famer. 1 was tough. I considered Penny Hardaway, but went with Tracy McGrady, 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, and a Hall of Famer. 0, a lot of you guys aren't going to like this one, but I don't care because there's no other argument you could make for anyone at this number. It's got to be Russell Westbrook. 9-time All-Star, 8-time All-NBA, an MVP, and averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. There's no one else with the number 0 that could do this, so don't come at me with Damian Lillard. And 00, Robert Parrish. 9-time All-Star, 4-time champion, and Hall of Famer.